Hello. Have you ever felt that your steps are slower, more tiring, or even difficult when standing up or climbing stairs? Have you noticed that your legs aren't as steady as before? This is a common issue faced by many older adults as muscle strength naturally declines with age. If you don't want this to continue, pay close attention, because today we're going to share a crucial tip that you can apply right away to keep your legs strong and healthy. As we age, our legs are among the first body parts to be affected. The loss of muscle strength in the legs makes daily activities, like walking, standing up, or climbing stairs, much harder. This not only impacts quality of life, but also increases the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of serious injuries in older adults. But did you know that there's one essential vitamin that can help you maintain strong legs and reduce those risks? You might be wondering, what vitamin is that? And how can you supplement it effectively? You'll be surprised to learn that with just a small change in your diet, you can keep your legs steady and active. Let's explore this together. Don't skip any information because this could change the way you approach your leg health. 1. The importance of vitamin D for older adults. As we grow older, our bodies aren't as strong as they used to be. One of the most noticeable changes is the loss of muscle strength, especially in the legs. Weakened legs make it much more difficult to perform everyday tasks like walking, standing, or climbing stairs. This not only affects independence, but also increases the risk of falls, which is one of the leading causes of serious injuries for seniors. However, there is one crucial factor that can help maintain muscle strength and mobility as we age: vitamin D. This essential nutrient is necessary for keeping bones and muscles healthy. Vitamin D doesn't just support bone health, it also plays a key role in maintaining muscle strength and balance, which helps prevent falls in older adults. Research shows that vitamin D deficiency can lead to muscle weakness, making you feel more fragile, losing the ability to balance properly, and increasing the risk of falls. In fact, lack of vitamin D can also reduce the body's ability to absorb calcium, which weakens bones and makes them more likely to break. This not only creates difficulties in daily life, but also sets up a dangerous cycle, making seniors even more vulnerable to falls and injuries. Vitamin D helps improve muscle contraction, boosts muscle strength, and supports balance while moving. This is crucial for older adults, especially when bodily functions start to decline. With adequate levels of vitamin D, seniors can maintain flexibility, feel more confident with every step, and significantly reduce their risk of falling. Therefore, ensuring an adequate intake of vitamin D is one of the simplest and most effective ways to help older adults stay active, protect their bones and muscles, and reduce the risk of falls. Remember, even a small change in your diet and vitamin D intake can bring long-term health benefits. 2. The consequences of vitamin D deficiency for older adults. Vitamin D plays a vital role in maintaining overall health, especially for older adults. However, when the body lacks vitamin D, the consequences can be serious, particularly concerning muscle health, bone health, and balance. One of the most evident consequences of vitamin D deficiency is muscle weakness. When the body doesn't have enough vitamin D, the muscles become weaker, more fatigued, and unable to maintain strength. This is especially dangerous for older adults, as the natural muscle loss that comes with age is already a challenge. Vitamin D deficiency exacerbates this problem, leaving seniors feeling more tired and struggling to perform daily activities. In addition, balance issues are another consequence of vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D affects not just muscles, but also the body's ability to maintain balance. When there's a vitamin D deficiency, the ability to control the body while moving declines, increasing the risk of falls, especially for older adults. Balance issues don't just make moving difficult, but also increase the likelihood of serious injuries, like broken bones. Research shows that supplementing with vitamin D helps reduce the risk of falls and bone fractures in older adults. Vitamin D supports the body's ability to absorb calcium, which is essential for strong bones. Without sufficient vitamin D, calcium absorption decreases, leading to weak bones that are more prone to fractures and damage. Moreover, vitamin D deficiency contributes to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass. Since vitamin D is crucial for maintaining healthy muscles, A deficiency can lead to significant muscle loss, making movement more difficult and weakening the body overall. This impacts the quality of life and the ability to take care of oneself. In conclusion, vitamin D deficiency not only causes muscle and bone problems, but also affects an older adult's confidence and ability to maintain independence. Therefore, ensuring adequate vitamin D intake is essential to safeguard health and safety. 3. The prevalence of vitamin D deficiency among older adults. Vitamin D is a crucial nutrient, especially for older adults, as it helps maintain bone and muscle health. However, vitamin D deficiency among seniors is a widespread and concerning issue. Studies show that over 60% of older adults do not have adequate levels of vitamin D. This means that a large portion of the older population is facing health problems caused by insufficient vitamin D, particularly related to muscles, bones, and mobility. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption, which strengthens bones, and it also helps muscles maintain strength and function effectively. One of the most serious consequences of vitamin D deficiency is the increased risk of falls and bone fractures in older adults. When vitamin D levels are low, muscles weaken and the ability to maintain balance decreases, making seniors more prone to falls. In fact, older adults with insufficient vitamin D are twice as likely to fall and fracture bones compared to those who have adequate levels. Fall-related injuries can lead to severe consequences, including loss of mobility or hospitalization. One reason older adults are more prone to vitamin D deficiency is that as we age, the body's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight decreases. Vitamin D is produced when the skin is exposed to sunlight, but for older adults, this ability significantly diminishes. This increases the risk of deficiency, especially during the winter months when sunlight is scarce and outdoor activity is limited. Therefore, vitamin D supplementation is crucial for older adults to prevent health problems such as muscle weakness, reduced mobility, and increased fall risk. Experts recommend that in addition to sunlight exposure, older adults should supplement their vitamin D intake through diet or supplements to maintain adequate levels, ensuring the health of bones and muscles throughout their lives. Part 4. Signs of vitamin D deficiency in older adults. Vitamin D is an essential nutrient, especially for older adults, as it helps maintain bone and muscle health. However, when the body is deficient in vitamin D, the signs can have a serious impact on an older adult's health and quality of life. Recognizing the symptoms of vitamin D deficiency early on is crucial for taking timely action to address the issue. One of the first signs of vitamin D deficiency is muscle weakness. When the body lacks vitamin D, muscles start to weaken, causing older adults to feel fatigued and find it difficult to perform simple activities such as standing up, walking, or climbing stairs. This weakness not only affects mobility, but also reduces the quality of life, making it harder to take care of oneself. In addition, bone pain is another common symptom of vitamin D deficiency. When vitamin D levels are low, the body's ability to absorb calcium decreases, leading to weakened bones that are more prone to pain. Older adults may experience aches in the joints, particularly in the lower back, hips, and knees. This bone pain can limit movement and make it more difficult to carry out daily activities. Moreover, vitamin D deficiency can lead to slow wound healing. Vitamin D plays an important role in cell regeneration and tissue repair. Therefore, when vitamin D is deficient, the healing process slows down, causing wounds to take longer to recover. Leg cramps are another symptom of vitamin D deficiency, particularly at night. Vitamin D helps regulate muscle and nerve function, so when vitamin D is lacking, muscles may struggle to maintain normal activity, leading to cramps or muscle spasms. This can be uncomfortable and disrupt sleep, making it harder for older adults to rest properly. If you notice any of these signs, getting a blood test to check vitamin D levels is an important first step. A simple test will accurately determine your vitamin D levels. If the results show a deficiency, your doctor may recommend supplementing vitamin D through diet or supplements to improve the situation. Timely vitamin D supplementation can help prevent muscle and bone problems and enhance the overall quality of life for older adults. Part 5. How to supplement vitamin D for older adults. Vitamin D is an essential nutrient that plays a key role in maintaining bone and muscle health, especially for older adults. However, when the body lacks vitamin D, it becomes crucial to supplement this vitamin to ensure long-term health. Here are some effective ways for older adults to supplement vitamin D to maintain health and flexibility. 1. Take advantage of sunlight. One of the most natural ways to supplement vitamin D is by exposing yourself to sunlight. When the skin is exposed to sunlight, the body produces vitamin D. For older adults, spending 20 to 30 minutes outdoors each day is very important. You should go outside between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when the sunlight is strongest to allow your body to synthesize vitamin D effectively. Try to maintain this habit 3 to 4 times per week to ensure you're getting enough vitamin D. However, for those living in areas with limited sunlight or during the winter months, exposure may not always be enough, so it's essential to combine this with other supplementation methods. 2. Follow a proper diet. Supplying vitamin D through diet is also an effective way to maintain stable vitamin D levels in the body. Older adults should eat foods rich in vitamin D, such as fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, egg yolks, dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. Additionally, mushrooms are the only plant-based food that can provide vitamin D when exposed to sunlight. However, relying solely on diet may not be sufficient to meet the body's vitamin D needs, especially as age reduces the body's ability to absorb vitamin D from food. 3. Take vitamin D supplements. For older adults, taking vitamin D3 supplements is an effective solution. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, is the most easily absorbed and effective form of vitamin D. The recommended daily dosage for older adults usually ranges from 800 to 2,000 IU per day, depending on individual needs and health conditions. Supplementing with vitamin D3 helps improve bone health, muscle strength, and mobility for older adults. In summary, supplementing vitamin D through sunlight, a proper diet, and supplements is a simple yet effective way to help older adults maintain health. Ensuring adequate vitamin D will improve muscle strength, maintain balance, and reduce fall risk, contributing to a healthier life for older adults. Part 6. Combining vitamin D with magnesium to boost health for older adults. Vitamin D and magnesium are two important nutrients that help maintain overall health, especially for older adults. Both play key roles in supporting bones, muscles, and the immune system. However, to maximize the benefits of vitamin D, combining it with magnesium is a crucial step that should not be overlooked. Why is it important to combine vitamin D with magnesium? Magnesium is an essential mineral in the body that supports many physiological functions. One of magnesium's key roles is activating vitamin D in the body. Vitamin D cannot perform its role without the support of magnesium. Specifically, magnesium helps the body convert vitamin D into its active form, making it easier to use in calcium absorption and improving bone and muscle health. When older adults are deficient in magnesium, the body struggles to activate and utilize vitamin D effectively, leading to calcium deficiency and weakened bone health. Therefore, it's important to ensure adequate intake of both vitamin D and magnesium to maintain health, especially in older adults. Foods rich in magnesium to supplement. To ensure adequate magnesium intake, older adults should include magnesium-rich foods in their daily diet. These foods include leafy greens. Vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are excellent sources of magnesium. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, chia seeds, and walnuts are not only high in magnesium, but also provide healthy fats. Whole grains. Foods like oatmeal, quinoa, and brown rice are great sources of magnesium. In addition to natural foods, older adults can also supplement magnesium with magnesium pills if needed, but it's essential to consult a doctor to ensure proper dosage. Benefits of combining vitamin D with magnesium. When combining vitamin D with magnesium, older adults can not only strengthen their bones, but also improve muscle strength and balance. This is particularly important as aging reduces mobility and increases the risk of falls. Adequate supplementation of both vitamin D and magnesium helps maintain flexibility, boosts confidence in daily activities, and improves overall quality of life. In conclusion, combining vitamin D with magnesium is an effective nutritional strategy to help older adults maintain better health, reduce the risk of falls and fractures, and ensure strong bones and muscles. A well-balanced diet with the addition of these two nutrients will help older adults stay active, healthy, and vibrant throughout their lives. Part 7. The time to see results. When supplementing vitamin D for older adults. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in maintaining bone, muscle, and immune system health, especially for older adults. However, many older adults may not realize that supplementing vitamin D is not a quick fix. It requires time to see the results. Consistent supplementation will lead to long-term health benefits and an improved quality of life. Effects you can see in 2 weeks. Once you start supplementing with vitamin D, older adults can begin noticing early improvements within about 2 weeks. One of the most noticeable signs is reduced muscle cramps and increased energy. Vitamin D deficiency can cause muscle weakness, leading to cramps, especially at night. After supplementing with adequate vitamin D, your body will feel the improvement in reducing cramps, and you'll notice you feel more energetic and less fatigued in daily activities. This helps maintain flexibility and improves mobility, reducing the feelings of weakness and tiredness that you experience before supplementing with vitamin D. With adequate vitamin D levels, older adults will feel more confident moving around and performing daily tasks. Clear results after 3 months. After about 3 months of supplementing with vitamin D, older adults will start noticing more significant changes. Stronger legs, better balance, and a reduced risk of falls are major benefits that older adults will feel. Vitamin D deficiency weakens muscles and affects balance, which makes seniors more prone to falls and bone fractures. However, when vitamin D levels are sufficient, the body gradually improves muscle strength and balance. This allows older adults to move more freely, with less worry about losing balance while walking. Studies show that supplementing with vitamin D significantly reduces the risk of falls and fractures, allowing seniors to maintain their independence and better self-care. Consistency and a healthy diet. To see the maximum benefits, supplementing with vitamin D requires consistency. In addition to sunlight exposure and a diet rich in vitamin D, older adults should also focus on maintaining a healthy eating plan and consider using vitamin D supplements if needed. Regularly checking your vitamin D levels and consulting a doctor will help ensure your body has the nutrients it needs to maintain optimal health. In summary, supplementing vitamin D for older adults will bring significant benefits, from reducing cramps and boosting energy to improving flexibility and reducing fall risk. However, it's important to stay consistent with vitamin D supplementation to achieve long-lasting results and improve your quality of life. Part 8. Proactive steps to supplement vitamin D for older adults. Vitamin D is an essential nutrient that helps maintain bone, muscle, and immune health, especially for older adults. However, supplementing vitamin D isn't a quick solution. It requires proactive steps from older adults to ensure the body maintains optimal vitamin D levels. Here are some proactive steps older adults can take to maintain their health with vitamin D. 1. Prioritize vitamin D through sunlight. One of the most natural and effective ways to supplement vitamin D is by exposing yourself to sunlight. When your skin is exposed to sunlight, your body naturally produces vitamin D. Older adults should spend about 20 to 30 minutes outdoors every day, especially between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when sunlight is strongest. This will help the body synthesize enough vitamin D without relying too much on food or supplements. However, it's important to note that the body's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight decreases with age, so it's still important to combine this with other supplementation methods to maintain adequate levels. 2. Supplement through diet. In addition to sunlight exposure, older adults should also supplement vitamin D through diet. Foods rich in vitamin D, such as fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, egg yolks, milk, and mushrooms, are excellent sources. However, supplementing vitamin D from food alone may not be sufficient, especially as the body's ability to absorb vitamin D from food decreases with age. Therefore, taking vitamin D supplements can help maintain stable vitamin D levels and meet the body's needs. Number 3. Use vitamin D supplements. When sunlight exposure and diet are not enough to provide adequate vitamin D, taking vitamin D supplements is a necessary option. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, is the most easily absorbed and effective form for older adults. Supplementing with 802,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily will help improve bone health, muscle strength, and maintain flexibility. Number 4. Check vitamin D levels regularly. An important step in maintaining optimal vitamin D levels is checking your vitamin D levels regularly. This helps you determine whether your body is deficient in vitamin D, allowing you to make an appropriate supplementation plan. Your doctor will guide you on how to supplement vitamin D properly and adjust the dosage if needed. 5. Consult with your doctor. To ensure effective supplementation, older adults should consult with their doctor to receive advice on the proper vitamin D dosage and how to supplement according to their health condition. The doctor will also help monitor health markers and adjust the vitamin D supplementation plan if necessary. In summary, to maintain long-term health, older adults need to proactively supplement vitamin D through sunlight exposure, diet, supplements, and regular health checkups. Taking these proactive steps will help older adults maintain strong bones, muscles, and a healthy immune system, reducing the risk of falls and other health issues. Don't let age dictate the quality of your life. Supplementing vitamin D is a simple but powerful change that can help you maintain health, flexibility, and independence throughout your life. Did you know that within just 2 weeks, you can start to feel the difference with fewer cramps and more energy? And after 3 months, your legs will be stronger, your balance will improve, and your fall risk will decrease. This isn't just a dream, this is the actual result of supplementing vitamin D the right way. Act now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Start with simple steps like spending 20 to 30 minutes a day in the sun, adding vitamin D and magnesium-rich foods to your diet, and checking your vitamin D levels regularly. Each step, each change in your routine will have a positive impact on your health. Don't wait any longer. Your health is your top priority. Make these changes today to protect your legs and your body, not just for now, but for the future. You deserve a healthy, active life. Don't let vitamin D deficiency hold you back. Start changing today. Share this video and subscribe to the channel for more health tips. And don't forget to leave a comment letting us know if you're getting enough vitamin D. Let's work together to create a healthier life.